Hey again everybody, Brandon Peterson here for another Tech Biz tutorial video. This one is for our instructional technology students, and this week we're talking about cell phones and ways we can utilize them in class. And so one of the activities we're going to do involves this site called Kahoot. And so Kahoot has been around for a little while, and it's pretty popular amongst the school district where I teach at, and many of you have by now probably used this in your as a student when you were in high school or whatever, or middle school, whatnot, for different type of activities. So all you got to do is go to Kahoot.com. There are some different versions of this. Some of them, like where you can get, if you pay money, you get more features, but you can get a lot of mileage from the free version. So for pretty much everything that I'll ever show you for instructional technology and educational technology, all that will be for free, and I'm trying to do that as much as possible with these. So Kahoot.com. When you get there, the site looks like this, and you just got to go to sign up. You'll have 4 options. You can select if you're a teacher, or maybe you want to use yours for personal or professional use. I'd probably go with either teacher or personal. And once you select on those, you just kind of navigate through the options that they give you. Ultimately, you'll be able to sign in with your email, or you can use, if you have a MSN email account or a Gmail account, or if your school district is a Google school and has their email through Google, you can get it set up that way. So you just go through that. After you come up with an account, they'll get you a username, or you can create one. They also have like an auto-generate username in case you're just not feeling very creative when you want to make your username for Kahoot. So once you have your account set up, then we'll just go back here to home. Then you would go up to log in, use either your email or your username and your password to sign in, and then it will take you to a screen that looks like this. Alright, so here's mine where I signed in, and I have a couple options here. You can upgrade now, you can share, or you can create. So I just want to take you through the process of setting one of these up and kind of show you what it's all about. Alright, so all you got to do is go to create and go to new create. These other ones on here, some of these with the little crown, those are the ones that cost money, alright, or whatever costs the upgraded feature. So I usually just go to new Kahoot. They have these other things you can play around with too. Alright, and then here we go. It says click to start typing your question. So if I teach technology right now, so I'm going to put a question up here and say something like, which of the following is a form of input? Alright, and then down here you go to add answer 1. So I'm going to say monitor, then we can go with speakers, we can go with let's see, what else could we put in here, keyboard, and last but not least we'll just say I don't know, We'll just go with these. We'll just go with these three options for here. Alright, so here we have our options. Alright, and keyboard is the right answer. So where it says answer options, single select or multiple select, I'm going to choose single select. Alright, and then I'm going to go to add question. And I also want to check the correct answer and go to add question. Alright, now up here it's asking us what we want to do for these. You can collect different kinds of information for this. You can make it a quiz, you can make it true or false, you can have a poll. You know, if you're just having students, maybe you're going to ask different questions like, what do you think? And then it just shows, you know, as kind of an intro. You know, it's kind of up to you. But for this one, I'm just going to go with the quiz, and I'm going to quiz. Alright, and so up here is our first question, and then here we have another one. So this time I'm going to say, which of the following is a form of output? Alright, and here I'm going to put in keyboard, mouse, and this time we'll say for the output we'll just say speakers. Alright, so and then I'm gonna click that one because that's the correct answer, and there we go, we have it. So once I'm finished with these, you know, you can go through and you make this as much as you want. You can bring images into this, you know, where either upload them or click and drag them onto here. You can do that, and that works pretty well also. And then when you're done, you just click done. It's going to ask you for this, so I'm just going to say intro to computing, and then I'm going to say this is a demo for instructional technology class. Alright, so that way I'll remember. Alright, so I'm going to click continue, and then we go to validating Kahoot, and it's ready to go. So we can test it, we can share it with others. When you're done creating yours for your assignment, you are actually going to go here to share it with others, and then you will put in my email that I've shared with you in the assignment in your module on Canvas. So that's how you're going to share it with me. Alright, but then once you go back to your Kahoot dashboard here, you can click on My Kahoots, and with these in here, when you're ready, you would just go and you would click play, and you have two different options that you can do with this. You're going to either go to teach, and that's if you are having the students like on at the same time, or you can give it to them as an assign, and maybe you're going to say your assignment tonight is to go to the link provided and go through the Kahoot. Alright, but most of the time where I've used this, I've just done it as a teach, you know, live with students in my class. Alright, so then you would go here, and then once you're ready to start it, you have some options here. So you can say player versus player, one-to-one device, or if they're sharing, you can do that, but most of the time it's one-to-one device. And since we're talking about cell phones, you know, some classes have the little clickers. This is a way where students can use their cell phone or a Chromebook or a laptop or whatever, an iPad, any kind of device. It doesn't matter as long as it has internet connection. Alright, so then I would just kind of double check and see which of these things that you like, you know, and you can select all those things on there that you want. And then I'm going to click classic, and then as you can see, I don't know if you can hear the audio right now, but there's music playing. Students would go to this page and type in the pin, and then they're able to go and participate in the Kahoot. So, it's a real simple thing, Kahoot, and I think it's a great way where you can have students use it as kind of a practice quiz in class, maybe the day before a test as a review game. I've had some teachers, and I've done this myself, where I used it as an intro activity where we were going over the vocabulary at the start of a unit, and I had the students kind of see if they could guess the answer, and then I gave them the definition after that, so it could be used as like a pre-test, or as you could see in the example where we saw where you could assign it outside of the classwork. It would be a great enrichment or study tool for people to do outside of the classroom, or as we see so many schools right now doing the distance learning because of COVID and all that stuff. Maybe it's a way where you could give them that activity and they can do that leisurely from their home at a time that's most convenient to them. So again, that's Kahoot. Pretty simple. It's fun to play around with, and usually it's kind of engaging for the students. It shows a leaderboard as they go through and playing, and all you need is a free Kahoot account, a projector or something, to display it in front of your class, and then some kind of devices for the students to input that information on the little browsers on their phones or whatnot. So give it a try, see what you think of it, and let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next demonstration.